Whoa, I think I confused it. But hey, Tactic Gamers fans, and this is Wes from Tactic Gamers First Echelon. I totally butchered that, but rolling on anyways. Today I have a special object, not a gun, not a camera, not a mag. This is I'm probably going to butcher this, a Hakkotsu Thunder-B grenade. Now this one's not primed, so you don't have to worry about it going off. It has no CO2 anyways. I mean, it's real simple. I have the flashbang style shell, but that is because that's how I got it, and honestly, from what I heard, it makes the better sound. So see, it's just a hollow shell, little piece of cheap plastic thing, and I'll beat on it real quick. Cheap plastic, nothing too crazy. Then you have your core, which is what makes all the Thunder-Bs work. Basically, when you buy a Thunder-B, you get one of these and a crap ton of these, just because those are one use only. With this one, see, I'm separating it right now. Basically, this silver tube here is what holds the CO2 inside there. I don't have CO2 in there because I don't want to be stupid. There's a rubber thing to hold the CO2. Let me show you moving the bottom piece. You can see right through it now. And then there's that piece. If you notice, there is that small hole in it. That's where the pressure from the CO2 leaks out into the Thunder-B. And the nice thing about these is, one struck, it takes about 2 to 4 seconds for these to go off. So basically, the moment you pull that pin and that spoon comes flying up, so basically, this isn't set at all, so and this is not how it's going to look. I'll show you that in a minute. Basically, the moment you pull this pin and this comes flying up, you're going to want to be throwing this or already have it in the air by the time that comes up. Because it takes about 2 to 4 seconds, and it's loud, very loud. I had one go off on me. Thank God I was outside. But it was very, very loud, and I mean, my ears were ringing for at least a minute. So, the nice thing is, with this, boom, they tell you in the instructions not to have the core put together. I have no CO2 in there, as I'll even show you again. Boom, no CO2. When you set it, yeah, if I could get the threadings to work, there we go. Not to have CO2 in there, just because if when you're setting it, you'll see here real quick, if I can pick it up, this thing here, little black piece in my hand, if you have it back here and then it flew forward while you're holding on to it, especially if the little plastic shell is on, it's going to start filling up and it's going to go off when you're trying to still set it. You don't want that to happen. So basically, well, just for your guys' sake as well, to prove a point here and to be safe so no one goes like crazy about it, basically you're going to pull this back. You use this pin. There's a hole in the, well, move the spoon. There's a hole in the back there that you're going to stick this through. Once you get let me do that, fix that again. Sorry about this. These things are actually a pain to set if you're not used to them. And I'm digging the little needle into my hand. Ow! Okay, there we go. You set that in, boom, see, look. I have it in, the hammer's set. Now the spoon will come down over it, like so. Then you can pull the pin out because now it's being held by the spoon. You're going to feed it through the spoon and that in the front hole. Now then you release pressure on the spoon, that ring will not fall out at all. That's when they tell you to put your CO2 charge in like this. Well, after you get it all in, obviously. You're going to put this on. And you're going to reattach your core, well, your shell. Shells are nice and cheap, actually. I believe you go to eVike, you can get a shell like that, $2, one of them, or you can get like 20 to 25, I think, for like $15. So boom, that's all set. It now looks like a grenade. That is a solid hammer or spoon. And then what you would do is you would push, like, anyone who's had military training or seen people throw grenades, you're going to want the spoon against your hand, or in the inside of between your finger and thumb. You're going to want it like that, because when that pin comes out, you can hold it, but the moment you let go, and that spoon flies up. Typically it'll fly all the way up. Let's see if there's CO2 in this, I'd be a little scared right now. It flies up, and that's basically if you hold it like that as you throw it until it comes out of your hand, and that spoon will not release. And then as long as you're keeping pressure, that it will not fly forward, so it will not puncture the CO2. From there, it's all just waiting game. These are these are good for distractions too. If you want to like lead them away from you, you can just lob them over in a direction and hope that they go to that instead of you. So that's always one thing to look forward to with the sound grenade. Nice thing is with parts on these, you can generally get, I think the spoons are like $3 if you lose that piece. The pins, it's like $1 for one, or for 12, I'm sorry, it's like $6 for 12, something like that, I don't remember. But I mean, if you can get your hands on a bunch of these cores, you could easily have 3-4 of these and just go crazy. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys for this one. By popular demand, do you want me to put the different uses for these and display them? Like, I mean, usually they tell you not to modify them. It's a regular sound grenade. That's it. I've actually read that you can put like a teaspoon of flour in the bottom to make a cloud, like 10 BBs in there, and then even water, a little bit of water. So I'll let you guys decide, and then I can try and get a video out for you guys of each different setting: water, flour, BBs, and regular. And that, I mean, even if you guys say no, I might do it anyways, just because it sounds like fun and I want to try it. But I want you guys to decide on this one, because that sounds like a lot of fun, and I think it'd be kind of cool to see the different, like the range of it for one. Because I know it's got to make a big amount of, like a big cloud. So we'll figure it out. Leave a comment with your vote on that. That would be very nice. I plan on using these at the next Day War, so I'll see if I can record when I'm using it or playing. No guarantees though. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to mention in my videos, we do have a Twitter page that you can follow us at, and I'll put that in the description for you as well. That's all I really have for now. So I'm Wes from Tactic Gamers and First Echelon Assault Recon. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that. But, hope you have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the review.